everybody, here we are on the Vale, and we are going to do a really quick tour of Faldor's new flower farm. It's here behind me, and you can see that we have a lot of fun stuff here, and I wanted to show you what it all is so that you don't miss any of the great features when you're here. So this is Lady Vivian, and this is one of my little contributions to our server. I thought I heard a little nonsense people out here going, but I don't see them. They are definitely a feature of the landscape. Okay, so we have a little landscaping. It looks all flowery. So cute here. We're in a little flower field, so it's all sweet. There's a little place to tie your donkey. If you don't have a donkey named Greldig, come get one at my base. There are several in a beautiful stable. Faldor's Flower Farm is here. We only have one house rule here at Faldor's: don't take the last one of anything. If it's the last one, please help us restock it. So here is the main room you enter. All the flowers are here in their barrels, and I am trying to stock them up. The only one we don't have any of are the blue orchids, because I didn't think to grab any when I was in the swamp hunting the slimes. So I will make a trip out to the slime swamp, and now that we have bone meal, to go out there and make a bunch of blue orchids and bring them back so that you won't have to do that. Let's empty our hands of all this Faldorol. So flowers are here, and then as the flowers begin to overflow, colors are over here. So there's 3 colors per barrel, and they are labeled, and the already made dyes will be over here. And then things that you can make with the colors will be in here. So candles, leather. Also, there are flower pots here, and the black is in here. We need to definitely, I don't know how to make a squid farm. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if there's a squid thing, and I don't have any glow squid stuff, so I need to make a glow squid farm too. Up here is going to be overflow storage. Right now, these are mostly empty, but down here are some overflow building materials, and there's a crafting table up here, and some, I think, miscellaneous wool, that kind of stuff. Not a lot of stuff up here, but that will change as we get more and more stuff. We'll need places to put it, so there's lots of room up there for storage. Then the proper farm is out here. So as we go, there's a place to sleep, a place to craft, a clock to remind you whether it's day or night, and there's some extra tools, emergency footwear. Oh, that's my rabbit head. Actually, these things are, I'll take these away because they're mine. There's extra iron if you need iron. That's actually my netherrack. And some extra axes, but I will make more of those. There's an axe on the wall over here. If when you come, you would be so kind as to cut the bamboo so that it's only one high. And like if you're here for a while, and you could do that a couple of times, that would be super helpful, because we're trying to keep this auto smelter here full of fuel. So there's 2 places to put bamboo of extra, and also to put nonsense people's crossbows and things. Cactus farm is here for green. It will do its thing. It will deposit the cactus in here. You could take the cactus out of here, put it up here, and it will start smelting. You can pull the green out of here and put it in. I found a bunch of copper building this thing, so there's a lot of copper in here. I'll actually put that probably in the smithy by the main house. So that'll be up there for anybody who needs it. I don't need copper. This is the main flower farm, and it runs on bone meal. So you can either put bone meal directly in this chest, like I have 2 bones here. You can make them into bone meal. Has to be bone meal though. You can put bone meal in this chest here, and it will use that, or you can put seeds or leaves or anything that composts into this barrel, and it will turn into bone meal and go into this chest. That flows into a dispenser in the middle, and then you can hit these note blocks. You have to hit both of them, or sometimes you may only have to hit one, and it just goes back and forth until it runs out of bone meal. it has in it, it'll keep going. To stop it, you hit this twice. You go in the gate, collect all the stuff. You can put the seeds as you're collecting in here. They'll start composting for the next round. If you want to collect this stuff, you can, or you can just leave it and it'll collect it next time. I have more seeds. Whoops, where's the front? There we go. There's the seeds. I'll get one more bunch of seeds here. Seeds there. There's also, if you just need bone meal and you have stuff that you want to make into bone meal, you can stick this in here and you can pull bone meal out of here. This bone meal can be used to make the big flowers. Roses, of course, peonies. We'll just make another one if you bone meal it. Of course, I have too much stuff in my thing. Put that stuff away while I'm at it. The flowers, by the way, are alphabetical. They are not in color order. So you can see that you get quite a bit every time. We can run that with a substantial amount of bone meal. So the problem was, of course, that we didn't have bone meal, really, and I was cutting down trees and taking off the tops and composting leaves and using shears like crazy because I had more iron than bone meal, which was kind of nuts. And so I said, all right, we really need a skelly farm. We really need a skelly spawner because we really need the bone meal. And let's see if I get the rest of, did I get everything? Yeah, I think I did. Oh, I didn't get this over here, that's right. I didn't get the peonies. The other ones are lilacs, of course, and sunflowers can just be bone mealed for one more. Other than that, the sea pickles, which there will be bone meal and sea pickles in there. You just bone meal the sea pickles and it will turn 1 into 4, and then be sure to put one back on each of the squares. And then if you have extras that you don't need, you can put them in there. And then sea pickles can be cooked over in the smelter to make lime dye. The cocoa beans, of course, are here, and you just poke them right, pull them off, and then stick one back on each spot. And then we needed bone meal, and we didn't have a skelly spawner, so I made one. Those skellies are here. It has its own sword. They don't fall 20 blocks because the spawner was literally on the other side of this wall, and it was actually a spider spawner, and I changed it to a skelly spawner. So if you just grab the aptly named Skelly Poker here, this has Sweeping Edge and Smite 4 and Knockback and all that on it. So you can get them pretty good. And what are you doing in there, XP? Come to me. Thank you. And as you can see, then you can get a lot of bones, and we'll have plenty of bone meal for our flower farm. So I don't know why the XP is hanging out in the thing. Why are you hanging out in there? Hey, 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 I want you. Weird. Super weird. Why are you in there? Maybe I'll put that somewhere else in case you have to go get your XP. I wouldn't stand there because I think the skellies can see you and hit you if you do. But if you need to go there to get your XP, go ahead. I will put this here. This is mainly for if you need to make bone blocks from the bones that come down. There's 2 barrels for bones, arrows, armor, leather armor because we're going to need clothing for the different statues that we make. So leather armor does not need to be repaired. Statues don't need repaired armor. They can have weak armor. And there's a grindstone up here for taking the enchantments off the armor and putting them, you know, in your XP bank. So these guys fall pretty fast. You get kind of a lot of them. And then gold armor, if you don't need it, you can remove the enchantments and throw it in the smelter and get the gold if you want to have it for piglin bartering or whatever else. There's these little puppies here, glow berries, if you want to bone meal them to get glow berries, or the glow lichen if you want to bone meal that. Remember, you need shears to collect that. So, and also remember to hold whatever you'd like to mend in your offhand while you're smacking these guys, and the XP will go directly into that weapon, the tool, and we have a really nice source of XP now. This is great. It's really fast at mending. So this sword does not have mending. It's not. This one does. So it'll mend itself as you use it. Yay! So this is the Faldor's Flower Farm on the Vale server, and let me know if you think of anything we're missing or that you think we need. When you see that it's nighttime, go ahead and sleep. And we will see you around the server. Bye.